Hello. It is the 12th of May. Ignore the loud noise in the background. It's the dehumidifier in the bedroom because we're kind of in a wetish season and it keeps things from being damp glasses. I thought I'd do a little bit of a vloggy. Lately well, it's not really lately, but I just love these. This isn't my favourite flavour, but I got a bunch of these for cheap. This is a berry flavoured energy gel. I really like these because they're good for when I either don't have the energy to get food or when I'm not sure if I'm hungry or not. Because, you know, sometimes you're like, am I hungry? I don't know, I could be, but I think I would feel sick if I actually ate anything. So these are good for that. And I just like the slurpy texture. My favourite one is the espresso flavour, but I don't, those aren't always in stock. In physical stores, that is. And some stores just don't have them at all. I got a bunch of these as singles and they were $1 something each, but quite often they're $4 something each, and that's a lot just for one of these. Or sometimes another store I go to has packs of them, but that's still a lot of money for the pack. And that they don't usually have espresso in stock. They have raspberry in stock. I haven't tried that one, but since I like this berry one, maybe I should try it. Currently I'm just on horse because... Are you jumping up? Because I haven't been on my computer today and I figured I should check horse. I have one of the wandering horses in my farm for the day. That's cool. It's the multi-corn, which I also have the coat for on one of my other horses, so that's pretty cool. Here's Elsa Belsa. Elsa does not know how to feel about the camera. Mostly I just thought I'd vlog because I like doing vlogs, but I didn't even know what to talk about in them. But today I wanted to talk about, do y'all ever just feel hot and cold like at the same time? Because like I overheat really easily, so I'll quite often just sit in front of the fan to cool down. Give an apple to a horse that was born today and groom a donkey. So I'll quite often sit in front of the fan and then end up under a blanket because I managed to stop myself from being overheated, but then I'm also cold now. And then if I turn off the fan, I will immediately overheat again, so I end up just under a blanket in front of the fan. At the moment I'm sitting under 2 blankets with a hot water bottle, but I'm sure I will end up overheating and turning on... Toby clawed me earlier. I'm sure I will end up turning on the little mini fan that I keep on my desk. Mini fan. I'm probably going to start drawing soon, but I wanted to check horse first because it's my little daily boost of happiness. Doesn't look like they have any of their events going at the moment because one just ended, which makes sense. Some of their events I really like, others are just tedious, and some I just completely ignore because they're annoying. The latest one was okay, like I would open horse just to do that event every single day, but it wasn't my favourite event. Like, yeah. I bought a new SD card for my Switch, and I'm hoping I can pick that up later today. That is, if my nana wants me to go with her into town, I don't know. I have not asked her. It is currently 2 AM on the 12th of May. I ordered it online, so now I just have to wait for the thing to say that I can collect it, which is very poggers. He's just grooming. And Lily's next to me eating. So we need to stroke a donkey. I have so many donkeys. I've been trying to breed unicorn donkeys because I think breeding unicorn donkeys is fun. Anyway, I highly recommend these if you happen to need like an easy thing to eat. Like, I'm sure you could just squish it all out into a cup or something and eat it with a spoon even if you really wanted to. But it's just lowy fit. I always tried avoiding knowing how many calories are in here, but the other brand I had, it didn't list the calories on the label, but this one does, and I don't like that. Does this? It looks like it doesn't have gluten apparently. That's fun. This is peak for fuel. Apparently it's got 30 mgs of caffeine, so not useful if you cannot have caffeine. Useful if you need a lot of caffeine though. No dietary fibre, so not useful for fibre. Carbs, one of these things is one serving, so it's got 25.9 grams per serving of carbohydrates, that is. It's got 50 mg of sodium, 33 mg of potassium, and 30 mg of caffeine, and the ingredients are dried corn syrup, filtered water, organic cane sugar, berry juice concentrate 2%, sea salt, acidity regulator citric acid, mineral salt, potassium chloride, caffeine, preservatives, potassium sorbate, sodium benzoate. I'm kind of surprised. I kind of thought there would be a bunch of words that I didn't understand, but no, I know what everything is in this. Not recommended for children, pregnant or lactating women, or individuals sensitive to caffeine. This is not it says supplemented food. This food is not a source of nutrition, so you cannot just eat only these. But I find them useful for, you know, just those little moments where I feel like I need a little eats, but I cannot bring myself to do a little eats. I have achieved my goal of grooming a donkey. I was going to just tell you an update on how many weeks on testosterone I am, but you know, because I got distracted. Does it look like I'm going a little here? Little bit? No, I always had like a couple of stray hairs, so like that's not amazing. My journal. When was the last time I wrote how many weeks I was in this thing? I haven't really been writing in my journal a whole lot lately. It tends to just be all random notes and budgeting, but yeah. I know I'm at least 10 weeks, I might be 11 or 12 weeks on testosterone at the moment. I've got my next testosterone shot on the 19th, which I'm looking forward to. I'm also getting groceries in, so if you want to help a fella out, commission me so I can get some good groceries. I need to give an apple to a horse that's born today. I would put some of this on my fingers so you could see it, but it's sticky, and I don't want to touch it with my hands. The kittens are playing, which of course the kittens are doing. It's probably not wise of me to, you know, have these. I bought 10 of them when I bought them, and I usually have like one on a day if I'm going to have one, and then I don't have them every single day. I'm hoping next week on Thursday I can buy more, which is a whole week away, and I've got 2 left in the cupboard. I guess commission me if you want to supply my habit of these. my hair has little bits of blonde starting to show through. You can see it on camera right now. I've been obsessively playing Stardew Valley on my Switch for the last half week or so, which is fun for me, and I'm planning on doing some Stardew Valley art because why not? If I'm going to play a heap load of a game, may as well make art of it. But for now I'm going to probably settle and do some drawing, finish my slurpy glurpy, and wait until daytime to see if I can go pick up this SD card for my Switch, and then I move everything onto the new SD card because the old one was too little, and I need to look at the SD card on my phone and see if that is smaller than the old one on my Switch. So ta-ta, I hope you enjoyed this little vloggerino. Oh look, my DS broke, like the screen is broken, but I saw I had my copy of Dogs 2 in it. I thought that was very fun. That was apparently the last game I played on my DS before it broke, which is not very fun. I should really see if I can get that fixed. Not that I would ever play it again, which is kind of sad.